Okay, cool. It did. It did it. Ooh, snake eater. Oh, I'm starting this so fucking late. So late. Please let me know how my audio sounds as well, because I feel like since my shit's fucked up, I think it knocked it into the wrong setting, but I'm not sure. Operation Snake Eater. Yummy. Snake Eater. That's all I know about this game. And that you're big boss. That's all I really know. I just know it's a prequel. Whoa! Oh, I thought we were gonna get an intro. Cool. I'm playing MGS. I like MGS too. I think I like 2 the most. Play a normal.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into 2, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
We better get a banger. Kojima, can you do it for 3 times? Can you go 3 for 3? He said this is the best one. Ah, Kim.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
It looks so good.
Showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
I was gonna have any like slow motion moments. My boy smoking him a fat doobie.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
It's like
Put on your
riding,
mask.
but obviously it's not. Is this liquid?
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Am I supposed? Am I supposed to do something? Oh, is it because I like MGS2? That he looks like Raiden?
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
He is cool.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear
I wish you
hatch.
could do that.
Sunrise.
-46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off.
1964.
Stand up.
It's during the Cold War. It's a prequel.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
I will say, is that
10 seconds to
the
drop
Colonel,
off.
but
Stand by.
he's British as hell.
Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings.
And fly. God be with you.
Whoa! He's so cool. Yeah, I have a feeling he's not supposed to look like how he looks. Hideo Kojima.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Call him Jack too.
Virtuous mission.
Virtuous mission.
Initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov.
Yeah, we're
Is he
here.
that famous rocket scientist?
The very same.
We're here.
On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight.
I was gonna go live last night, but I said that a lot. Spent too much time.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine.
Yes, Onyx, how can I help you?
rocket.
Do you also want to watch
After
the Snake Eater?
Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly.
This man made abominations or something?
The family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted.
The One Piece.
It took him 2 weeks and more than 600
It's
miles to get from the
real.
research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
Whoa.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah.
October the 16th.
Can we get much higher?
President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate
Bro, it's that man, the big K of J.
demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down. Instead,
Where is a Metal Gear gonna come into this? Obviously, Rex was the first one, wasn't he?
US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out
Don't tell me.
nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one
You say that like he really wasn't there.
Turkey.
Honestly.
No.
Hey, native,
Our
welcome.
RBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get
So
rid
we're
of them
back.
anyway.
We're in apparently the greatest one of all
Value
time.
whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other
Ruse!
intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean
They give us Brittany Griner. I'll give him right now.
on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
This is really what happened.
I had no idea.
We got Brittany Griner back for Sokolov. We gave them Sokolov.
Either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale.
I know
nuclear
she's
war.
back, but I'm just making that joke.
President Kennedy gave in to
Because we dead ass did give up like a crazy war criminal for her. That's so insane.
handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov
Oh, hello, Onyx.
saved me until he disappeared from my sight.
Save me.
Then a month ago, we received
MGS2 was crazy. MGS2 was wonderful. It was a great experience.
Yes.
Still confused, and I still need to watch videos, but great game all around. I am a fan.
What's more,
Now they're saying Death Stranding 2 is coming out in a few months.
Something to do with space rockets?
I don't know if I can do it.
Same technology.
Hello, buddy.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have
game?
been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do
Hey,
with
mister, you
weaponized-
muted me.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
Is that a little bit better?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved in there just recently.
Why?
We're gonna deflower
Apparently,
that
they're
cliff.
conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
It is a crazy bar, but you know, like you said, this is Metal Goon solid. We gotta get horny. I'm coming in. Now, I might restart the game depending on if he still looks like Raiden. Because why does he look like Raiden? Maybe I did it because I chose, I like MGS2, and I don't think he's supposed to look like Raiden
Listen up,
here.
Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino
It's not forever? Okay.
Mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
I'm scared to press Metal Zero 3. Ooh, I like it. Just because I like
If we don't get
MGS2.
Sokolov
Okay.
back before that weapon is
Because
complete,
I was like, bro, I
we'll be
was like,
facing a major
is he just gonna
crisis.
look like
The clock is
Jack
ticking.
Forever? Ooh.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the
Is
recovery
R1
point.
skip?
A recovery balloon will be
I'm
dropped
scared.
at that point.
Woo.
Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been
Not the
combat.
Fury.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
I mean, why not?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit.
Control
If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast.
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Damn. Well, don't worry about that. Native, don't worry about that. I need to make that one a little bit bigger. You know what? I might actually just do that real quick. back. Criminal side eye. Whoa, he still looks like Raiden. Whoa, that's Jack. Okay, I think this is a little bit better. Okay, try it now. Try it now. You want to play the MG? Okay, let me see what y'all said. David Bowie's huge inspiration of Metal Gear Solid. Looks like a bear superhero landing. Okay, Spidey. Well, that obviously didn't work. What the fuck? Oh my god. It's so small. I don't even see it. Let me see. Where are my emotes? Where are my emotes at? It is still small. Fuck. Oh, hello. Hello.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
Nakey.
You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
and
why he's a
Snake.
Major Tom.
Yeah,
The crew isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
good
Ground
idea.
control the
This isn't
Major
right.
Tom.
Time for the snake to shed his skin.
Hey. Who am I? Some child in the future? Imagine, young Jack being in the war scene and but oh, he's so handsome. Somebody give my boy Native a sub. Why you getting the Metal Gear Solid 3. No, that's not solid bake.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a
I
sneak
kept you
mission.
waiting.
You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other
It's because I
words,
chose
weapons and
I
equipment
like
appear on
MGS2.
sight. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
And do I have an actual hunger meter or something in this one?
I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree,
Oh my god.
stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace.
Oh, that's
but I'll be
cool.
in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85.
This nigga was born in
I'll give you a call if I
1909.
need to talk.
Oh,
If you need to talk to me,
he
use
from
the send
P-Town?
function. Okay, Snake. Go get your backpack.
He dangerous. Oh, it has like full camouflage too? That sounds very dip. Could you even want to do a live ecosystem too, but it was too expensive? You better do it. And then new game. And the remake. Alright, what do we got? What the fuck? Revival pill? Change your costume too? Interesting. Pray to God, but I don't pray to Buddha. Pray to God, but I don't pray to Buddha. Alright, so this is gonna be a good one. Bring, 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 bring.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose
Ooh,
Weapon from the
interesting.
backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while,
Nasty
your stamina
side
will
shots,
start
my
to
boy.
drop.
Look at that
If your stamina
nozzle.
gets too low, it'll
Look
affect
at
your
that
performance.
Ganondorf
You won't
profile.
be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right, it's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone.
What?
So don't get too trigger happy with it.
Oh, this game
Suppressor's
really
durability is
wants
shown
you
in the
to
icon.
like,
Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're
really
carrying
wants
now,
you to be like acting
you'll have to
different.
find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too.
You know, so this is definitely
Your presence in
like an
enemy
actual like
territory is already a violation of
true
international
stealth game.
conventions of warfare.
They said
There aren't
spell and show
supposed to
who?
be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will
Damn.
deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
Okay.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
Okay, it's that girl.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
Just
As a
straight up,
medic,
just
you come
paramedic.
by
That's it.
parachute.
That's just her name.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going
I'm
to
sorry,
tell me
it's
yours, Mr.
small.
Snake?
My name, huh?
I tried to
It's
fix it.
John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
Gotcha.
I wasn't joking.
Got him.
But I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
Say
She's
less.
also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it
What
was the
about her?
boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it
The
been?
boss.
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
It's me, Snake.
Talk to me.
Boss.
Let me hear your voice.
It's
Damn.
been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
All right, a little obsessed, aren't we?
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really?
All right, she's also a little bit of
Well, I don't know
obsessed.
anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Hmm.
You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself.
See out here with the close quarter
Listen to me,
combat.
Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to
You
do with
bullshit.
you. I already told you, Jack.
Yesterday's
I was on
good.
a top
Today's
secret
evil. She
mission.
already said
A
it. She evil.
soldier has to follow
Sir.
whatever orders he's given. It's not his
Boy.
place to question why. But you're looking for
Oh,
a
boy.
reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier.
Damn.
A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's
You
not
think
the
we just
same
heard about
thing.
that last game? You
Sooner
know,
or
obviously it's
later,
like, you
your
know,
conscience is going to
that's how you're
bother
gonna become
In
a
the
slave.
end, you have to
Who's really
choose
the right
whether you're
person.
going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the
Mm.
Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass
Won't
won't
go
be
that
there
far.
forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times.
Snake over here,
People's
he's
values
slobbing
change
on
over
it.
time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight
He said,
are
"I'm gonna
only
follow my
enemies in
country no matter
relative
what.
terms, constantly
Even if we go on to
changing with
war,
the
even if we
times.
got the genocide, I'm gonna slob on it. I'm
As
gonna do
long
it.
as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
141.80.
Gotcha.
Okay, I gotta remember that.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
All this from me just getting my book bag.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
He got a clip on that shit, don't he?
Commencing virtual.
Oh no, that's a knife. Never mind. I was like, shit. Finally. So now, do I have everything now? Okay, and I have everything. Yeah, go ahead. Take that bullet, bitch. You know, it has been 30 minutes and I'm just now finally starting the game. That's a gator. That's a few gators. I kill it. Oh fuck. Oh. Oh my god, this is quicksand. Into a 75-minute cutscene. Isn't it like the ending of like Death Stranding, like 2 hours? Like a 2-hour cutscene? I'm a dead ass have to get like some popcorn eating that shit. I'm watching a movie at that point. Well, no spoilers. I are.
Major, I've
midway.
spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got
Yeah,
that?
it's like stealthy,
The
stealthy.
Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal
I
yourself
know that ain't
more
blackface. I
effectively.
see.
Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the
Knife
jungle.
only.
If you
Excuse me.
just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa.
Why do the Europeans only have knife
The
only?
key is to make yourself
What do they do to
blend
deserve
in.
that?
Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Can I already change my camera? Oh, okay. You're so lucky. We're so we're good. It's 10 days after February. That's all I gotta say. God damn it, Snake. God damn it, Snake. Well, this is Big Boss. God damn it, Big Boss. I'm gonna go in. Oh, what? Not Big Boss yet. I mean, well, you gotta. I'm going dark. What were they thinking? Metal drip solid. Buddy, move. You're messing with my light. Honest, move now. Oh my fucking god, bro. This is what I just said. I'm gonna get caught. What's bug juice? Delicioso.
What the? I'm just seeing things.
Yeah, exactly. You're just seeing things, brother. You can slit their throat. Well, I thought they said don't engage. I am the Metal Gear Solid. No backseating, native. Ooh.
I think I saw something.
Didn't see nothing. I'm out. I'm going. They never even saw. Oh, look. You think they saw me? They ain't see me. They ain't see nothing. I'm gone. Damn. God damn it. Fuck Major Tom. I'm Solid Snake, bitch. Or Naked Snake. I made it. I did it. Snake, what the fuck was that?
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held.
Well, shit, yeah, I know where you are too. Yes, Snake, I know.
I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
This isn't playing Repo? No, it does. What the fuck?
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside
Thank
the
you,
factory.
Jackie.
You should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be
So
careful.
nobody else is just
Your
gonna
mission
tell
is to
me
bring
that?
Sokolov back alive.
Nobody else is gonna
Any
tell me
kind of
that? No,
danger.
definitely L streamer.
Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh,
Now this is my
one more
favorite.
thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
That's crazy. And because the crazy thing is like I know Native saw it. I know Native saw that my shit was bad. The crazy thing is, all you gotta do is click on the thing and it tells you exactly what game it is. So all I'm hearing is excuses. I do want to play Repo. Mods don't even let me know. Hell mods. Super L mods. Stay your ass asleep, big dog. What's this? A shotgun? You're not a mod. You know what? So I'll give you that. Ooh, fuck me. Not look like a brick wall. I gotta put on the black for this one. I gotta put on blackface.
I think I saw something.
Oh, brother, you didn't see nothing.
Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
Oh, I was like, who the fuck saw me? Oh, it's a fucking dude right there. Oh,
The enemy! Huh? I heard footsteps. Huh? What happened?
what is that?
What's wrong?
Shit.
What the hell? He must be lurking nearby. HQ.
Oh,
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We're under fire. Enemy position unknown. Commencing alert status.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
I ain't see shit.
Nobody here.
Holy fuck. Oh, that's all right. Oh. Yeah, dogs or something? Why is they don't come in here? You give them a lot of time in this one. Oh, didn't realize I was gonna start cutscene, but here we are. I'm doing this the right way. This is how you're really supposed to play MGS3. Not the way you think it is. You just gotta run in, shoot, stab, kill, all of the above. Do it all.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men?
He's not Russian.
You'll never get it from me.
No.
Ew.
I'm a
Bro's an awful voice actor. You'll never get it from me.
Back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a
Zero.
message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Snake, why did you pull up in blackface?
What does it mean?
Sorry, Native, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
He's
I already have enough mods.
word. But we've got no time for this. You have to
I
get
do
me out
appreciate
before
it.
They arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru.
Gru?
West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely.
On his heads up.
Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Oh, GRU man?
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep
Khrushchev?
me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem.
Volgin. He just looks like a distinguished gentleman. Looks like Alfred, honestly.
I'm sure of it.
Oh wait, no, he's not Volgin. Look, that's not Volgin.
By the way, your Russian is superb.
They speak in English.
Speak it.
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Nah.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
And take off the makeup.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
Yeah,
We lost
managed.
contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
So far, I'm doing a terrible job at stealth in this game. Like, god awful. Better get into a boss fight? My boy said, the demons be gone! Is he trying to hit him with a Kamehameha? Whoa. Okay, they're on my head top.
Freeze!
Suicide pill.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Ooh. It's Ocelot!
Huh?
He don't got a revolver.
Blast.
He got a little pea shooter.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh.
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
I like the fade.
He's the Ocelot commander.
Young Ocelot look
That's
cool.
Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Okay, okay. Why does your voice get so gruffy in the future? Oh, so that's who Josh Keaton plays. I was like, who the fuck does Josh Keaton play?
An Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Okay. Shooting everybody down. You just flexing on him, bro. Now, dead ass did line him up. Scandalous. I said I should have had I didn't have my YouTube chat open. Oh. Damn, Ocelot. Ocelot seems more ruthless here.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
You want to fight?
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Maybe. You're just a man in blackface. What the hell? He ain't never did that one before.
Gru operatives? What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
You get it? You just make that noise sometimes? Dang, that you got the whole club laughing at you.
Then die.
Embarrassing, brother. How your gun jam?
Major,
Okay, so go off.
leave it. Shoot the other one. Whoa!
Fat ass LMG. Snake out here hitting the wrestling moves on him. He's been watching some WWE. Or, well, not WWF back in the day, because I mean, it was WWE. I think it was like wrestling like this back in the day. In the 60s. Embarrassing. Talked about my boy's stance and just got done like that. All I need is one bullet.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
No, also, yeah, I mean, regardless, like 25-30, he's still getting embarrassed.
But That was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
I'm great. Never mind.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
That's what I was saying. I was like, why doesn't he have? What about his kill his ass right here? So I just shot him right in the fucking head. I thought we got a new gun. Mm-hmm.
Snake, stay alert. The KGB and GRU both have their sights set on Sokolov. GRU is a military espionage outfit, the intelligence wing of the Soviet Defense Ministry's General Staff Office. It competes with the KGB, which is under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and the two are always watching each other.
Never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing.
Exactly. Now, added to that rivalry, there's a vicious power struggle going on between the Khrushchev faction and the anti-Khrushchev faction.
So Khrushchev is using the KGB, and Volgan and the anti-Khrushchev forces are using the GRU?
That's the idea. The two factions are fighting over Sokolov. We're in an extremely dangerous situation here.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Get Sokolov out of there safely. He must not be turned over to the KGB or to the GRU. Sokolov took off in the direction of the rope bridge. Get after him. Hurry!
Okay. I was like, which way did he go? Okay, so let me see. Is there anything else? I didn't check everything. I'm sure there's some other stuff here. Aha, ladder. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, never mind. The little girl and everybody here is dead. Now let me take off my blackface and put it on for something more green. That did not sound Italian at all. That was Russian. That was Russian. I don't know how to do an Italian accent, to be fair.
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got
I got you.
backup we could ask.
I don't know if we do.
Look.
Whoa, it's a Metal Gear. Well, I guess that answers my question if there's a Metal Gear.
They were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod, the treading behemoth.
The Shadow Hulk.
Capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh yes, and without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
Metal Gear.
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of phase 1.
Sarah Hog's crazy.
It won't be truly finished until we complete phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form.
Master quality game? No, for sure.
His hands on it.
I mean, this is my first time playing.
Of the Cold War.
I actually need to change this to part 1 on YouTube.
And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no
Ooh,
choice but
World
to
War III.
I didn't want to die.
I'm definitely down though. I'm loving these games. These are like phenomenal games.
Please take me to America quickly.
Do you have
completed with
Do you have your shots? Do you have your passport? Do you wanna go with Snake to America? America, America, America. Listen, do you have your shots? Do you have your port? Do you want to go with Snake to America? They should have put that nigga in jail. They should have put that nigga in jail just for that. You weren't wrong. I said it wasn't that I didn't think they were good. It's just I was just like I wasn't so sure I'd ever like them, but no, I definitely do. Boss. This is where she betrays me, huh? Cold water. Ursa. She look cool. Luigi. Everybody pulling up in. Damn. What is in those things? What do you mean Luca just hit a half-court game winner?
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Aurora Borealis. Honey buns? Honey buns, what? The bugs.
Hornets.
Oh, hell no. Hornets? What the fuck? What is going on? Oh, this team's nasty. This is the weird freak show team. Carrying honey buns. Is that Vulcan?
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
Oh, he's the guy from the Delta trailer. The fear.
Welcome
Isuke.
back, boss.
Oh!
Now that 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
She part of the gang. She control what? Is this the Omega level mutant? Storm?
Is he crying?
Psycho Mantis. Albert Wesker? Who the hell is that? The Ghost Man showed up. And Bison.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Kuwabara, Yu Hakusho. Yusuke, Hiei.
awful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
That's
Welcome to
Vulcan.
my country. And to my unit.
Somebody give my boy Native a damn sub.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
Yes, honey buns. My favorites. No nuclear warhead.
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is
What was that motion?
Another one of your disciples?
He lives.
Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras.
Oh, they were the Cobras.
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He just shoots her ass. Damn! She took the gun apart? Oh my god. Well, she's nasty. Oh! Eating a snake ain't gonna heal that.
He's seen my face.
Kill him.
We can't let him live.
What's his name?
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
Whoa.
He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
Boy about to hit me with a mean lightning.
You can't come with us.
Yeah, so that's Vulcan. Looks like bro from Street Fighter. It does the barriers. Uh-oh. Ooh! Embarrassing. Hearing Lark scene, yeah, definitely, yeah, especially with the how he was holding the bullets. I definitely know what you mean. Damn, Snake! She just yeeted your ass.
The new blood has been rejected.
My boy going through it, but honestly, not. That's probably pretty accurate on what he would be going through.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
This is insane graphics for the PS2. This is like this is PS3 level. Shagod. This is early PS3 level like graphics right here. Yeah, this is my first playthrough ever. I've been playing. I played through 1 and then I just beat 2 last week, and I just started 3. I obviously know like some things about the game. Well, not really. I just know it's like this is a prequel. This is a big boss. That's all I really know. That's all I really know. PS2 is the most sold console too. Yeah. But other than that, I don't know anything else about this game. How pissed I'd be hearing that noise after I just got thrown over a bridge into the river.
Snake, can you hear me?
Memo with the sub. Thank you, sir, for the 3 months.
Snake,
I appreciate that,
listen to
Memo.
me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move?
Hell no, Colonel or Major.
You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just
Don't
relax and
don't hit me
it'll
with the
all be over before you know
the
it.
small dog side eye. That's gonna be your favorite emote.
Stay with me. I I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
No!
Major, the boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
He knew. Oh my God, is he Khrushchev?
First, open the survival
He
viewer with
knew.
the start
He
button.
didn't even care.
If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button.
This game is in depth.
Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process.
Better do surgery on me in here.
To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it.
Oh my God, I have to actually do medical,
For
like,
lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood,
to
and
actually do
bandages
stuff
to
for me.
wrap the wound.
There's been knowing Delta
If you
will
do
run like hard
everything I mentioned, the
garbage on
wound should
base
heal
PS5.
completely.
Don't tell me that, because that's what I'm running on right now, gaming
Understood?
aristocrat.
Stay with me.
Don't tell me that.
Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Oh, I gotta do that and do this first. Here, okay. Okay. So everything's broken. So split, bandage. Gotta cut. Gotta disinfect it. From bleeding. Oh, so I gotta. Oh, damn, what do I do? What else do I do? Okay. I was like, what else do they want me to do? What's going on the YouTube side? Ooh. Okay, bone fracture. So same thing. Splint, bandage. Deep cut. So we need disinfectant. Same thing. Oh, wrong shit. Fuck. Fuck. I keep doing that. I don't mean to do it, but I keep doing it. Oh my God, I couldn't even imagine having to do all this to yourself. I mean, brother, it's like if these things are broken, I mean, you're not moving. I don't care what type of drug you're on. They blitzed the league in me where they're just giving me super steroids with a goddamn broken neck. Just lay there like guts. Nano machines? Does he have nano machines
Get
yet?
you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
So what am I supposed to be saying? Out of curiosity, have you played 1 and 2, or did you jump into 3 against the first one on timeline? I played 1 and 2. I played 1, and then I played 2. Like I said, I have I don't have 1 up here. I have 1 on my Twitch, which if you want to follow that, then you can go to I can put that in here. But I have 2 on my YouTube. I have that in the playlist if you want to watch that playthrough. That's my Twitch though, if you want to watch my Metal Gear 1 playthrough and see some wild things. Who the hell? Dragunov? Oh, that's the boss. She doesn't have her, she just had her hair down. Well, for sure. Oh, I'm sure it would have, and I'm sure he would have loved it. The Shahuwawa is ours. Ooh, who the shorty with him? Who's that pretty lady? God damn that gigantic nuke. Brother, that's not gonna fit in there.
Excellent.
My boy moving like Nemesis.
Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
All first playthroughs, the MVU went down to Rebel in 2020 during the pandemic. Beat and played all the games in 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of playing through them all because I do want to play Delta, but I was like, I want to play the originals first before Delta comes out. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing all through those, and then we'll be playing Death Stranding 1 after I beat all the Metal Gears. I haven't played it. I'm going through the Kojima rabbit hole all in one, basically.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her.
Damn. Women aren't like that. You can't just take them.
A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility.
No, I just don't think that big ass thing would fit on there, bro. That looks so ridiculous.
Even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Remember? The Alamo. I'm like 99% certain you're way too close to be shooting a nuke. Here comes the sun. You know how fucking pissed I would be? How pissed I would be. I'm going through this and then somebody just shoots a nuke not too far. So now there's radiation. That's a nasty mushroom cloud. Yeah, I'll save. I feel like out of this hour and 22 minutes, I have played probably at least 15 minutes. How did his skin not burn off? Yeah, I was about to say, brother, he should not be alive. Uh-oh. Is it time? It's time. Everybody stand for the national anthem. Yeah, and I also know about this song. Get out of here, permissible. A classic. That was a good prologue though. Yeah, the game just started. Yeah, we just getting into it apparently. Oh. They were cooking with this theme. They were cooking with this theme. You'll be going to see. I mean, I'm probably about to end because I gotta go to work. Damn, they have them eating a snake when they say it. That's crazy. Yeah, dead ass. It really is. Like this definitely sounds like a James Bond intro song. Man, you ever think Kojima's just gonna drop a movie? I feel like he's like, I don't know, man. He just gotta do it. I feel like he has to make a movie. No, deadass, she was singing her ass off. Kojima gave her the script and she said, I know what I gotta do. Live action Death Stranding, interesting. W intro, great intro, great intro. Tens. Nigga, is that Star Trek?
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch.
Man, I mean, I don't know. After obviously from the Death Stranding 2 trailer, where he has the snake lookalike in there, he might be taking a chance. He might be taking into his own hands.
No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Ooh, A24. That's good.
Jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Brother, how did he survive?
How does it feel to be a patient in
the
one
nuke?
of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No.
Fox
This
never
is still one
dies.
step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance.
So his boss's name Jack?
What kind of chance?
Don't get too excited.
Or was that also because of the MGS2 thing?
Have a cigar. It's Cuban.
I want to smoke a Cuban. I never smoked a cigar.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
A few days ago,
I was
one
like,
of our
why you sound like that?
design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed
in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert.
We should have nuked
Depending on
them.
your response, I may be left with no choice.
Fuck the
but to
Cold War.
order
We
the
should have just let
military
our
to maximum
nuts hang.
alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
Why does he sound like fucking...
I should have contacted you myself.
Why does he sound like Menendez from Resident Evil 4? He doesn't sound Russian. He sounds Spanish.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a
The
living legend.
Boss.
During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
The boss?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that
Mm-hmm.
right as well?
We didn't do it.
Correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was
After there.
clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me
I mean,
to
honestly, bro, it's like,
was all the work of
Lenny B. Johnson, I don't know what you got to say about that.
I don't know what else to tell you.
the Army insists that this is all a ploy.
I don't know,
I've
man.
said it
You
once,
believe what
and
you
I'll
want.
Say it again, our government had nothing to do with it.
We ain't do
I
it.
would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little coaction?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
It cannot.
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
I mean, the whole country's gonna be 6 feet under.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation.
I'm going to, so it's like you're not gonna miss much. I'm gonna go ahead. Once this is over, I'm gonna go ahead and save, and I'm gonna get out of here. It's been a long, a pretty long cutscene. But all right, I appreciate you coming through, Native. Catch you next time. I wonder what it feels like to even riding this.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Hell man. You better shoot me at the sky. I'll take you right out.
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Oh, Snake's gone. Let's see, how does this land? Just eject, I'm guessing. Yeah, I figured. Here we go again, backpack. Back in the jungle.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss?
This
Yes,
mission will be
dude.
codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
Save cutscenes are long. Oh my god.
It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
I must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. the prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square zero. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint.
Oh my god, is this going to be Deep
The
Throat?
latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to
I'm healed after a week? Wait a minute. I thought this was like maybe like a while later. This is just a week? Good God. How did he heal that quick?
Blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, who are the Patriots? And Lali Lulelo.
Lali
What?
Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped
Now
with
we're
a
back with the
45 for
Patriots?
this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Oh my god. All right.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here.
A rock insect?
been a week,
Basically.
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
That's a little
But
weird.
seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome.
It's been
And I can
1
see you
week,
still know
bro.
when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you.
Snake,
you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other. So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
Talk about it. Finally! Another 20 minutes of cutscenes.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
All right. That's going to be it. I appreciate everybody who came out and showed love. We will definitely be continuing. I'll probably come back on Wednesday. But all right, that's going to do it. I'm going to see you guys next time on Metal